Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Hybrid Movies. This is episode 44. I'm your host, Nick, and as always, I'm joined by Luke.
Hey guys, what's up?
And James.
Hi, Diddley-o, neighborinos. How are we all doing today?
Quentin Tarantino, his Star Trek is apparently happening, and they're putting a script together for it, and it's going to be rated R, and this sounds ridiculous. Luke, do you think this is going to happen, and what are your thoughts on it?
I mean, it seems like it's going to happen. I don't know anything about Star Trek, in all honesty, so I just don't... It doesn't seem like an R-rated thing, though. Like, is this like a main Star Trek movie?
Well, so that's the confusing part, because obviously we all knew that they had gone in the direction of the J.J. Abrams movies. They did 3 of those in that universe, right?
Yeah.
People that kind of fell off. The last one flopped, obviously. So it's been confusing. They haven't really said if this is going to be a continuation with those characters and that cast, or if it's just going to be a reboot. But I would imagine it would be a full reboot with like a new cast, because it would be really weird to like suddenly have that cast like swearing, like blood, everything. It just it's like, how does that work? That's not a transition.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I would like
J.J. Abrams is involved, but I don't think it'll be that version.
I would like to give him the benefit of the doubt to like not go overboard with something like this, because I mean, Star Trek. Again, I haven't really watched anything. It doesn't really seem like something that's supposed to be really gory and like Tarantino's usual movies. But the fact that it comes out and it's like it's rated R, it's happening. It's weird. It's a weird idea. I hope it's a good movie.
It is strange. I think there's actually a potential it could be really good. I think his style, strangely enough, would actually work with Star Wars. Like the whole dialogue, he's very talky, his movies and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it would be cool seeing him, because he's never done a franchise movie before either, like, or anything really franchise. It's always been his own thing.
Like, I think you could maybe argue Django, but like that's so far removed, I think, from the original movie, you might as well not. But this is like the first thing where I think it's like a huge franchise, like something like Star Trek.
James, any thoughts on this though? I mean, this is such a radical, like crazy idea. Do you think that? I have 2 questions for you. 1, do you think he directs it? And 2, what are your thoughts on just the whole prospect of like a R-rated Star Trek?
I mean, I think Tarantino's got the chops to direct a Star Trek movie. Like, he's probably one of the best directors, of our time.
Right.
As far as like, the R-rated Star Trek movie, if they don't get Sam Jackson in there, I'm leaving.
Like, that would be amazing. Yeah.
What? No, it's real funny. Like, as soon as like they announced like Quentin Tarantino and Star Trek, like someone posted online, it was like a picture of like a Klingon aiming a gun saying, "Klingon, motherfucker, do you speak it?" So like I'm just imagining just like the foul mouth. Well, I think one thing they could do is because some of Quentin Tarantino's work, like I'm thinking he could probably do it like Pulp Fiction or Reservoir Dogs, where it's a non-linear narrative, where it kind of jumps back and forth between groups of characters,
right? But
it's all interconnected. I'd like to see something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, another thing too is cool. Patrick Stewart came out and was like, "Hey, I'd come back for if Tarantino was going to do a Star Trek movie." Like he heard the news recently, he's like, "Hey, I'll be back for that."
Yeah, I'd be all.
So I'm like, "Wow, they're gonna."
I'd be all for seeing.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'd be all for seeing Patrick Stewart in a Tarantino movie.
I mean, Patrick Stewart's done rated R material before.
Yeah, I mean, we just saw him in Logan, right?
Yeah, we saw him in Logan swearing up a storm and freaking pissing all over the place.
We saw him being a weird.
We saw him being an old man. So there you go.
Well, if they bring Patrick Stewart back, then logically they'll have to bring back, the rest of the Next Generation cast.
Maybe.
And they gotta have Shatner cameo too.
Nah, I don't know. Does Shatner even want to do Star Trek stuff anymore?
Dude, Shatner wants to do anything.
What is Shatner doing right now, James? What else does Shatner have
at conventions and stuff? I don't know.
From what I've seen on Twitter, like he confronts trolls.
So yeah, I think he would want to come back if given the opportunity.
Okay, I mean, just my thoughts quickly on this whole prospect. Do I see Tarantino directing? I mean, that is a tall order. That is a long shot. I mean, I was watching some other shows too. They were saying like this just sounds so absurd. Like him directing it, it's like a 10% chance that it's happening. But I mean, if it did happen, I think it could be really cool and something. All the articles that I've seen talking about this coming from Deadline, because they're the people that broke all the stories and scoops about it. They've been saying that this is exactly what Paramount has been looking for with the Star Trek franchise, like something that's so radically different to kind of like give it that injection of something.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of, I mean, yeah, they got Star Trek Discovery going, and then they did the whole Abrams movies, but they were very much keeping in line with what we had seen before. This would be something really different. So
I mean, I'm interested to see where it goes. I think this might be the first time I get interested in Star Trek.
Yeah, exactly. So, I don't know. Drop your thoughts down below, guys. What do you think Tarantino's Star Trek rated R? That's interesting prospect.
Yeah.